Here's a look at the brand new Azon Product Inspector version 4. As you can see, we've completely updated the user interface and made it look really nice and fancy so you can easily find what you need around in the software. And what we've done in the software here is we've added an extra feature within the Azon Product Inspector. So let's go ahead and do a quick search for a 3D TV here just to show you how it works, and we can select a category just like before. So you most likely already know how to do this kind of thing. So go ahead and we can extract some stuff here. And just like before, you still have access to your filters and all that sort of stuff. But I want to show you an extra feature we integrated into this software. So now we've added the ability to do an instant search. So when you click the instant search button, and as you type, it will search in real time. So if you're looking for Sony, like that, so it completely filters out everything while you type. So that was one feature that our customers really wanted, so we integrated that as well. And we've integrated that into all of the software. So even inside the Azon Top 100 Analyzer, we integrated the instant search as well, as you can see at the bottom here. But in the Azon Top 100 Analyzer, we also added some huge improvements in here that I actually had to do some pretty hardcore arm bending for my partner Chris Guthrie. He really didn't want me to put this into the software because he's been actively selling physical products on Amazon, and he knows exactly how important this information is. If you can see here, we've added two more columns. So there's a main category column and a main rank column. And this comes in real handy when you're trying to pinpoint certain products that you want to dominate on Amazon, but you don't want to be competing with all the huge sellers out there because they'll just saturate the market and sort of destroy you on the prices. But there's ways of hunting through these products so you can pinpoint ones that are kind of ranking in the middle. And that's where you want to utilize this data, and it's just priceless. In addition, we've also added another feature within the manual select where you can add multiple category links, and this is huge. Let's go ahead and do a quick demonstration. So let's go into Amazon.com, bestsellers, and let's go into the manual select. And just like before, it brings up that integrated web browser. And in here, let's say we're going to be digging down within the baby category, for example, going into, let's say, feeding. I just use this category just because my wife and I just had a brand new baby, so we're always in here looking for new stuff. Anyhow, we can jump right as low as we want, as deep as you want. In fact, there is no limit on how deep you want to go in any category. And I don't even think there's any software out there that can do that. So this is cool. So all you have to do is click the add button, and behind the scenes, it adds that category into this little text box. So before, you could only do one at a time, but now you can actually go and hunt through all these different types of categories, and you can just simply add them in by clicking the add button. So let's go back to feeding. We can go into different subcategories like gift sets. And when you're satisfied with the category that you want to extract, click add, then click done. And now we've got 3 categories here. And just like before, just click the go button. And now it's going to go out and grab the top 100 for each and every one of those categories. And these are really deep subcategories. And this is where you can really pinpoint some products that you could promote as an affiliate, or better yet, promote as an Amazon seller. And just like before, the software is very fast. So you can see here, it's just ripping out the actual data really quick, up to 200 items here. So like I said, this big advantage here is having this data right here. So as we know, these categories are pretty deep within the actual main categories. These subcategories are pretty deep down. And so what you're seeing over here for the rank is the rank of that really deep subcategory. But what's really important when you're selling this as an Amazon seller, any product in these subcategories, is you want to know what is the main category rank. And so what we've done is we added this extra button down here with this extra extraction algorithm. So if I click that, it's going to go in to the actual product pages and extract the main category and the main rank. So now we can see what these particular products are ranking on the main actual category. And this is massive. And Chris Guthrie talks about this in the brand new video course that we've integrated into version 4 in the members area. So he talks about how he uses this software to actually pinpoint products that you could possibly sell and private label. He even talks about where to get the products, how to private label them, all that stuff. So this is really big. And you can see here, you can start to see there's a lot of products within 2,000 to 3,000 on the main rank of the main category. And these are products you want to be considering to, private label and find and sell as your own brand, because you're not competing with those big companies, and you're not going to lose a lot of money trying to keep your costs really low. So this is a secret weapon that we've integrated into the Azon Top 100 Analyzer. And another way our customers are making money with this software is creating reports and then selling those reports on sites like Fiverr, or if you have a mailing list, or maybe you run ads on Facebook, well, you can sell this information. Sellers will pay a lot of money for this kind of information because it takes forever to go through all those categories manually and looking at the ranks on the pages. It takes forever. But now you can create these reports. In fact, if you just click the preview button, you can instantly see the preview of this actual report. And this is what a report looks like, and it's actually interactive. So it's just like the current software that you already have, but now you have the ability to have the main category and the main category rank for all those products. And that's huge when you're selling these reports. And this software comes in real handy when you really don't know what to promote on Amazon as an affiliate or as an Amazon seller. That's where Azon Top 100 Analyzer really comes into play. And with the product inspector, you can search for the exact match keywords that you really need to search for. So if we just bring that back up here. So if you're looking for exact product, then this is where that comes in handy. So you can use the Azon Top 100 Analyzer to kind of pinpoint where you want to go. Then if you want to do some more research specifically on a particular product, that's where the Azon Product Inspector comes in handy. And we also have the Azon Keyword Generator. And what we've done here is we also added the ability to do the instant search. So just like before, you can go ahead and bang out the keywords really quick, and then you can use that in the instant search. And where this comes in handy as an Amazon seller is you can actually use these keywords within your titles and your descriptions and your bullet points. Now, why is that so important? Well, if you remember, this software extracts the top searched keywords within the Amazon search engine. That means, customers going there and buying stuff, they're typing these keywords in there. If you have those keywords in your description, bullet points, and your titles, that just means your products are going to rank higher and more customers are going to get to your product. So this was huge. In fact, Chris Guthrie's been using this like crazy with his products and having massive success. So let's take a look at this instant search, and now you can do really instant search just like before. You can see it just go right through the products really quickly. So that was another feature that we integrated into this software. Now let's take a quick look at the brand new software we've integrated into the AmaSuite version 4 package, and we called it the Azon Review Finder. And the purpose of this software is to help you find people to review your products. And as Chris Guthrie will talk about in the course, he says that it's very important to find people to review your products and have good product reviews, and that dramatically boosts your sales. He says it's quite shocking. And he basically told me how to create this software. He's like, we need to have some really specific features in here for this to really work. And so you got to check this out. So what we've done is we've added 2 separate tools within this software. So the first one is the top ranked, and there's also the product. So I'll explain what this means here. On Amazon.com, as well as Amazon, the UK site, they have a page on their site that shows you the top 10,000 reviewers for all of Amazon.com, and also the top 10,000 reviewers for Amazon UK site. And what this does, it goes and extracts those reviewers, but it also grabs a lot of very useful information. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the button here, and it's going to go out and grab, let's say, about 50 different reviewers here. Let's do it really quickly. That's good enough. And as you can see, it immediately gets their rank. It gets their reviewer link, so you can go right to their profile page. the amount of reviews they've done, the amount of helpful votes their reviews have received, and the percentage of helpful votes. Sorry, got a little tongue-tied there. Also, the fan voters. This is a really powerful piece of data that will help you determine basically how many hardcore fans do these reviewers have. Now, a fan voter is basically like someone that keeps going back to this reviewer's reviews and keeps voting on how helpful those reviews are. It gives you an idea of an unbiased sort of way of telling whether or not that reviewer is really good. And so this is offered for the Amazon.com site. Now, if you look over here, we've got a whole bunch of more data that we can extract. And all you have to do is click this button over here, and it's going to go and extract even more data. So now it's going to get the reviewer's email, their website address, where they're located, even what they're interested in reviewing. So they talk about all their interests. Now, this is where some key information comes in that Chris Guthrie is telling me we must have in the software. One of the biggest things you want with your reviews is you want a video review. So what this software does, it goes out and checks the previous 10 reviews that this reviewer has done and looks to see if they've done a video. And it tells you right here, yes, this particular reviewer has done a video in the previous 10 reviews. That's massive. And there's no other software online that does this. And in addition, what you can see here, it says last 10 average. What that means, well, what is the average rating that this reviewer has given for the past 10 reviews? That is massive. So here's the idea. You want to be finding reviewers that give a high review for the past 10 reviews and also do a video review. And that's when you're guaranteed to pretty much get a really good review for your product and dramatically increase your sales. And just like the other software, you can do an instant search. So let's go ahead and just pause this here. And if we use the instant search, we could easily go through and type something like electronics. Like say you do electronics, it's what you sell on Amazon. Well, look at this. You can instantly find all of the reviewers that are interested in reviewing electronics. Now this is massive, and you, like I said, you can't get this anywhere else. And all you got to do is click this and then send them an email. Just like that. It's that simple. Or if they don't have an email address they've actually listed within their profile, well, you can find one that has a website. Then you can go to their website and see if you can spot somewhere we can contact this person. You can see right here, contact us. So now we can contact this reviewer right from their website and ask them if they'd like to review our product. It's a very powerful piece of software. And just like the other software, we've added the ability to do a preview, export interactive reports, do your filtering. You know, we've got all our filters here just like the other software. And in addition, we have another tool in here which I call products. So let's talk about this here. I'm just going to clear this out real quickly. Now going back to the Azon Top 100 Analyzer, remember that little search we did for the baby category. Let's say we select 3 products here. These ones that have a pretty even kind of, you know, in the thousands for their rank, their main rank. That's kind of where you want to be targeting certain products. So you're not sort of competing with the big dogs, right? So let's go ahead and just select 3 of them like that and just right click. It doesn't matter which cell you select, just right click. And then what you want to do is copy selected product links like that. And then we'll go back to the Azon Review Finder and click products. And now click extract from products. Right click and paste in here and click go. So what the software is doing now, it's actually going to those individual products we integrated in there, or sorry, we pasted in there, and it's grabbing the top 5 reviews, the most helpful 5 reviews. And more specifically, the reviewers, not the reviews, but the people actually doing the reviews. So where this comes in handy, if you want to be selling a product that's related to one of these baby products, well, why not go and see what other reviewers have been giving reviews for those particular products and then contact them. So you can see in this particular example, you can see if they do any videos, their last 10, the average of the last 10 rankings, or sorry, ratings they've done. You can look at their profiles, the rank, all sorts of stuff. Now in this particular example, it didn't actually come up with any emails, but that's simply because these particular reviewers didn't put their email within their profile. But obviously with a little more hunting around, you can find all that information and find some really good reviewers to review your products really fast. If you had to do this manually, it would take you a long time. Trust me, Chris Guthrie has been doing it manually, and he says this has saved him just hours and hours of time. So this is an incredible, amazingly powerful software tool that we've added to the AmaSuite version 4 package. Now let's take a peek in the brand new members area. So you can see here at the very top we have all the different sections of the members area. So you can go to each software product, download them, and we have the help videos within each section. So if we go to the Azon Review Finder here, you will see we have both versions for the Windows version and the Mac version. And we got all of our help videos there just like before. And of course, the main thing I want to show you here is the seller training course. And this is that brand new course that Chris Guthrie has integrated in here. So whole bunch of different modules showing you all sorts of awesome stuff to how to sell on Amazon. So he'll be adding more and more to that. We also have the bonuses for the that you probably already have the AmaSync WordPress plugin from version 3. If not, you can grab it in here. We have the bonus WordPress training course and also a whole bunch of unadvertised bonuses and discounts and partner bonuses, all sorts of really good stuff we'll be continuing to add in here. So the members area is brand new and you'll be getting access to that as well. And before I forget, I want to show you this screenshot here that Chris Guthrie sent me. And this is about 4 months worth of sales of just one product he's selling on Amazon. And you can see here just over $40,000 in sales. So it's quite amazing. It's a really very reliable business. And people love this business model, selling their own private label physical products. And you can see here he just started out and he's doing 10, 20, 30, 40 sales a day. Then you can see a little bit of a drop, boom, right here. He actually ran out of stock and he had to restock and then go up here. But you know what's cool? He doesn't actually have any of the stock at his home or in a warehouse or anything like that. Amazon takes care of everything. What he does, he finds the private label product, he gets it private labeled, and then he gets the wholesaler to ship all the product to Amazon. And then Amazon takes care of everything, even the customer support, refunds, all that funky stuff that you don't have to deal with. It's just a really powerful and very attractive business model that pretty much anyone can do. So it's very exciting, and it's awesome that you get to see Chris Guthrie talk about this and how he made all this money and show you basically step by step how you can get a business like this set up. So what we've done is we've really extended just our program from just Amazon affiliates to Amazon sellers.